Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, 29th day of August, 25th day of Av. Here we go. We're going to do a few halachas now on that special meal that's eaten at the end of Shabbos that's called Melava Malka. Melava Malka literally translated means the escort of the queen. The queen Shabbos leaves us every Saturday night, and when it does, we like to escort it with some kind of festive occasion like a Saturday night meal. Serious. That's what a Melava Malka is. So every person should try to eat some form of Melava Malka, special post-Shabbos meal on Saturday night, consisting of at least an olive size of stuff. It's best if it's bread and it's a full meal, but if you can't do that, and it's small, at least an olive size of something. Do you have to have a Melava Malka? Some rabbis say yes, and some rabbis say no, but certainly it's a good idea to try. Even if you say, I just ate so much on Shabbos, there's no way I'm going to eat another meal on Saturday night, but you should try. If possible, you really should. I'll tell you some of the reasons. Rashi says that one of them is, like we just stated before, it's an escort to the queen. When the queen leaves you on Saturday night on Shabbos, at the end of Shabbos, to just have the queen say, see ya, that's not very respectful to the great queen of Shabbos. You want to be better than that, and one of the ways to be better than that is to have a festive Su'uda with the queen as she leaves you. The Shulchan Aruch says that it's also for our neshama yasera. We have an extra soul, Kabbalistically speaking, that's inside of us on Shabbos, and when that soul leaves us, we feel like depleted, and that's why we sniff on the besamim at Havdalah, and that's also why we should be partaking of a Melava Malka Saturday night meal to help replenish ourselves as we feel that the Neshama Yisera leaving us and like an emptiness feeling. Some also say that it's kind of like a siyum. When you finish a great amount of learning, you have a special party, su'uda, at the end of it. We're doing the same thing here. We just completed Shabbos. And when you complete Shabbos, you have a siyum meal at the end of Shabbos. Now I'm going to tell you something way Kabbalistic that's spoken about in the Gemara, and it is this. Um, there is in our spine, Kabbalistically speaking, a LUZ bone. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's a very small bone in the spine that is there, and it's nourished by Melava Malka meals. This is written in Midrashim and things, and it's nourished by Melava Malka meals that you eat on Saturday night. And that helps keep that LUZ bone always, always, always intact, even after you're gone, even after you're dead, and it will help you reawaken at Tchias HaMesim, at the end of days when all of the bodies reawaken. That LUZ bone is in the spine is the place from which it'll all reawaken at its time. So you want to feed it. So with Melava Malka food, that is what keeps it going. And I know that sounds unusual. It's not something we can easily logically understand, but it is a fact. And one more while we're on the mysticism here. The Medrash tells us that Adam, well, we know that Adam, the first man, ate from the tree of knowledge that he was not supposed to eat from, and he did that on Friday, and that's when the curse of death fell upon all of mankind. And so the LUZ bone, which is nourished from food that wasn't it's not part of that because it's part of the Saturday night meal and the Saturday night nourishment, so it sort of didn't fall under that curse of death that happened on that first fateful Friday afternoon when Adam Harishon was cursed. And therefore, the meals that you eat and the nourishment to the LUZ bone that happen on Saturday night are all kind of free of that curse of death, and they help you reawaken at the end of days. Now, I know that's very mystical. It's not easy to understand, but these are Medrash facts that I'm telling you, and that's one of the reasons why we all like to eat a Melava Malka on Motzai Shabbos on Saturday night. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.